if you're trying to do too many things at once, if you're trying to multitask, if you're focusing on a bunch of things, if you got a to-do list with 20 items on it, and you're looking up and down the list, and you're here, there, all over the place, you're not actually using your mind properly. That's not how your mind actually works. Okay, so you've heard me time and time again tell you, your mind is a machine. Okay, it's a goal-seeking machine. It's just like the GPS on your phone. You can't put two addresses into the GPS at the same time and follow two sets of directions and two roads at the same time. You can only go down one road at a time. You can only focus on one thing at a time. And so we have to start practicing just working on one thing at a time until it's done. Or we can't go any further with that one thing, and then we put it over here, and then we go to the next thing, and you just cycle your way through that through the day. Real quick, I'll tell you a story. Anybody heard about the $25,000 idea? Here's a little example of it. There's only 4 things on here, but usually there's no more than 7. I have 7 lines on my little Post-it note. I've got 4 here right now. And the $25,000 idea was a management consultant named Ivy Lee sat down with Charles Schwab, who was the right-hand man of Andrew Carnegie, who was one of the richest men in the world. He's the guy that influenced Napoleon Hill to write Think and Grow Rich and mentored him. And so Schwab, Carnegie's right-hand man, sitting down with Ivy Lee and said, "Hey, can you help me?" And I said, "Well, what do you need help with?" He says, "Well, I've got to get more out of our managers. We've got to become more productive." And Lee says, "I can help you with that." He said, "Have you got a pen?" And Schwab says, "Sure, I got a pen." So he pulls out a pen and a piece of paper. He said, "I want you to write down, I want you to think about your goals. And I want you to write down the 6 most important things that you can think of that you need to do to get to that goal." So Schwab writes down 6 things. So, all right, now what I want you to do is I want you to take those 6 things and I want you to put them in order of priority, 1 being the most important, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in sequence. So Schwab does that. And then Lee says to him, he said, "What I want you to do is before you go to bed at night, I want you to look at those 6 items. Because your mind will go to work on it while you're sleeping. And then tomorrow morning, I want you to get up and I want you to work on those 6 things, one thing at a time. Number 1 first, just go as far as you can, complete it, or go as far as you can, stop, and then work on number 2. He said, chances are you'll probably never get through all 6 items every day. He said, but you'll be way more focused and way more effective. You'll be focusing on the most productive things. And you'll get way, way more done than you can imagine. Well, Schwab said, "What do I owe you for this?" And Lee said, "Well, you use it for a couple of months with your managers, and you send me a check for what you think it's worth." Okay. This is in like the 1930s, right? And Schwab sent Ivy Lee a check for $25,000. That's called the $25,000 idea. So you might want to incorporate that and take a different approach to how you plan your day. So that's what I think is a great idea. So that's what I do. I look at, listen, I've got a large laundry list. I've got actually 75 items in my project list of to-dos under different categories and different projects and different strategies with deadlines on them, estimated deadlines. But I go on there and I look at, okay, what are my 6 most important things that I need to do today? And then that's what I work on. And so when I'm working with you, if you're a client of mine, so I work with people on 2 fronts. One, of course, is helping you overcome your mistaken identity, letting go of your past and all the crap from it that's holding you back. And I do that through the book, and I do that through the Reset course, which uses the book to reset your identity, your poor self-image. And then most of my people I work with, they're solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, leaders. And so I work with them on my coaching program called Mind Your Business. So I work with individuals both on a one-on-one basis and group basis, where I'm mentoring you to mind your business properly. I'm going to give you some tips at the end here, just some simple ways to mind your business, mind your mind better, and mind your business better so you can be more effective.